Hi and welcome back everybody. I'm the SolidWorks nerd and let's take a look at this mouse that I bought with SolidWorks on the mind. This is a Logitech G300S. It is a gaming mouse, but what makes this mouse particularly interesting to me is the extra 9 programmable buttons it has on the top. Since I started using SolidWorks, I've been looking for mice with extra buttons to link some of the most common shortcuts I use, but more on that later. Let's get right to the unboxing. So here's the box that contains our mouse. As you can see, it features a very nice render of the mouse in question, and on the back, it lists some of its highlights. The 9 programmable buttons on top, which was the main selling point of this mouse to me. In the past, I've used mice that have buttons on the sides and the top, and I prefer the buttons on the top of the mouse for a number of reasons. For one, it is very easy to see which button you're about to press at a glance, rather than having to look on the sides, such as on an MMO mouse. And also, those side buttons are sometimes accidentally pressed when I go to grab the mouse, so this is my preference. We have 3 memory profiles, so if I want to switch this to an actual gaming setup from when I'm off duty, that is more than an option. And then it advertises its comfortable ambidextrous shape. This was the only thing that concerned me when purchasing this. I am not sure if this is going to be as comfortable as other mice I have used, since it is trying to cater to both right-handed and left-handed people, but I am more than willing to give it a chance. But enough of the rambling, let's get opening. I have my cutting implement here. Let's slice it open. It just has a standard pull tab kind of deal. Let's pull it out and it just falls right out. Simple with the packaging, but that's nothing to dock points for. Some papers. And it comes with this nice piece of cardboard with a logo punched out of it. Not sure what it's used for, but hey, they want to give it to you. And safety and instruction booklet, but what can go wrong? So here's the mouse. Feeling it in my hand, it is actually quite light as compared to my other mouse. It's also got this very nice blue color on the bottom. So let's pull out this mouse pad from over here. We can go ahead and test this out. It doesn't take very much force to move it at all. And just really quickly, let me undo this twist tie. Okay, so it's something I have to get used to, but I can tuck my fingers into the sides of the mouse so they're out of the way. But yeah, the buttons feel extremely nice. The center ones have a very dull feel, but I don't plan on using those that much. Overall, this is something I look forward to using. So let's go ahead and plug it in and see how easy it is to set up. Now that I've loaded up the software, let's go customize some settings. First, I set the DPI. Now, this may off-put some of you, since the mouse is only capable of going from 250 to 2500 DPI, lower than most other gaming mice out there. But for both SolidWorks and gaming, I use a modest 400 DPI at 1:1 Windows sensitivity, so that is perfect for me. And now to the key bindings. For the G5 key, this will be a macro. I'll set it to control click. This makes it easy to select multiple entities in SolidWorks, acting as a sort of secondary left click right next to the regular left click. The G4 key will be my right hand man, the S key. For those of you who don't know, the S key in SolidWorks is a shortcut key that brings a toolbar of commonly used commands right to the tip of your cursor. It's an amazing time saver, and if you haven't heard about it before, this will be of great help to you. The G7 key will link me right to the escape key. This makes it easy to get out of multiple layers of sketches, dialogues, and features by repeatedly clicking this button. Finally, the G6 key will be another keyboard combination, Control 8, also known as View Normal 2. With this key, I can get almost any view I want by selecting a face or plane and hitting this key. Also, pressing this button while in a sketch will switch the view to normal to the sketch, which is particularly helpful when trying to pick those pesky origins. You may have noticed that there are 2 buttons beneath the scroll wheel that I haven't talked about, G8 and G9. I will leave these at their defaults. I don't have a key that I really use so often as to put it on the mouse. A candidate was the A key, which in a sketch, while using a shape, will cycle through different types of shapes. This key is very useful, but I don't think I use it often enough to put it on the mouse. If I think of something good to put on these two buttons, I'll make a video about that. Or if you have suggestions, put it in a comment below. Some final remarks I have. Overall, the build quality of the mouse makes me confident that this can survive being thrown around in a backpack. Something I would have liked to see is a braided cable, as you just get this standard cable with an end that looks susceptible to fraying, so it looks like you'll have to take extra care with it. Overall, for $25, this mouse has incredible bang for your buck. I recommend it. Well, that's it for my unboxing and first impressions. I'll be posting in the future regarding the longevity of the mouse, but that will come at a later time. Well, that's it from the SolidWorks nerd. Have a good day.